Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in this video I'm going to show you every single jockey mob in Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. And so in this video we'll be going over all of the jockey mobs or mobs that have other mobs riding them that can spawn naturally in Minecraft. And we'll just start off with the most recognizable jockey in the game. It is the spider jockey, where a skeleton rides a spider. And so there's actually a 1% chance when a spider summons in that it has a skeleton on its back. And we can try this out by just summoning in a whole bunch of spiders, and we'll see that sometimes indeed a skeleton spawns on top of the spider. So this happens for 1 in 100 spiders you summon in. So we'll have to summon in quite a lot more before we see another skeleton. There we go. And we can get rid of all the spiders, and we can see we got 2 of those jockeys. And so there's just a 1% chance of this occurring. Then next on the Minecraft wiki, it also mentions that a stray can spawn on a spider in any of the snowy areas. However, I haven't seen this happening, and also with using these commands in snowy type biomes, I have just seen the regular skeleton jockey appearing. So I'm not really sure if this can actually occur, and so I would like to ask all of you, have you ever seen a stray on a spider? Or can you test it out to see if it actually works? And let me know in the comments down below, but I actually don't think that this is possible. And then something that is really impossible is the spider with the wither skeleton on top. So again, the wiki mentions that if you spawn spiders in the nether, they should be able to get a wither skeleton, but the only thing I've seen is just spiders summoning in with skeletons on their backs. So again, this one doesn't seem to be possible, and so we can just rule these two out. Yeah, those are not part of the lineup. Then this is something that might surprise you. So this is a cave spider with a skeleton, which no, that cannot happen on Minecraft Java Edition. However, this can happen on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, both normal spiders and cave spiders can spawn in with skeletons on their back. And here there are some different chances. So here it says that if either type of spider is spawned in the nether, there's an 80% chance of the skeleton actually being a wither skeleton. And also in the snowy biome, there's an 80% chance that the skeleton on the spider or cave spider is a stray. And so again, I would ask you guys to do some investigation into if this is possible, but keep in mind that this only happens on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, where the skeletons can spawn on top of cave spiders. And so on Java Edition, you'll probably only see this one at the start. Alright, so we'll just move on to the next jockey. So this is the skeleton horseman, and it gets summoned from the SkeletonTrap. If you don't know what the SkeletonTrap is, I can show you. I have a command block set up right over here. So we can press this button and this will summon in a skeleton horse over there. There is actually a skeleton trap. So once we approach it and get too close, lightning strikes it and 4 skeleton horsemen appear. And so these can actually get summoned in naturally in a thunderstorm, where the chances are higher on higher difficulty levels. And if you don't activate the trap within 50 minutes, the original skeleton horse just disappears. So this jockey is actually a skeleton horse with a regular skeleton riding it. Then it has an enchanted iron helmet and an enchanted bow. And so these enchantments are somewhere between level 5 and 22 for both items. And on easy difficulty, it's always the lowest, so a level 5 enchantment for both items. And so again, the wiki mentions that the skeleton can also be a stray or a wither skeleton, but I've summoned in some traps in both the nether and cold biomes, but I have not seen any of those two mobs get summoned in on the skeleton traps. Alright, so moving on from a skeleton horseman, we move over to the chicken jockey. Once again, one of the most recognizable jockeys in the game. It is a chicken with a baby zombie on top. And so the spawning of this mob is actually quite a lot more interesting than you might initially think. So first of all, this is possible with a zombie villager, a zombified piglin, a drowned, and a husk. All 5 of these can get summoned in on top of chickens if they're the baby version of the mob. So what actually happens is that when one of these baby mobs spawns, there's a 5% chance for them to check for a chicken that is nearby their spawn. And if there is a chicken there, then it will start to ride it. But there's only a 5% chance for a baby zombie to check. So it's quite rare still. There's around a 0.5% chance for a chicken jockey to spawn, when just a normal zombie could also just spawn in. However, if there's not a chicken nearby, then the chance is lower, and there's only a 0.25% chance of a zombie becoming a baby chicken jockey. So that's something I didn't know before doing research for this video, but apparently if there are chickens in the area that you summon in the zombies, the baby zombies can actually start to ride those chickens, and that's actually a lot more common than the regular chicken jockeys summoning in by themselves. So what we can do here is summon in a chicken. We can activate this command block, activate this command block, and this means we summon in a whole lot of zombies. Let me turn down the noise. And we always kill all the regular zombies, and we don't kill any of the baby zombies. This means that, as we can see, all of the baby zombies survive, and they will stand around there. And so at some point we'll see either this chicken get a baby zombie on top, or just a new baby zombie with chicken get summoned in. And so this is a really rare occurrence. If we didn't have the chicken there would only be a 1 in 400 chance of this happening. And now the chicken is there, it's a 1 in 200 chance of happening. There we go, the chicken has now got a baby zombie on top. We can wait for a little bit longer maybe to see if also a new one spawns in, which is an occurrence that's even rarer. Yeah, there we go, we got one. So let's stop this, kill all of those, and we'll see that we have 2 of those chicken jockeys. And so we can see that one of those took the chicken that was already in the area, and the other one just summoned in by itself. And so the same thing can happen for all the other types of zombies as well. So that is the zombie villager, the husk, the drowned, and the zombified piglin. And so actually on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, it's also possible for all of these different types of zombies to ride adult chickens, adult ocelots, stray cats, wild wolves, adult zombie variants, cows, pigs, sheep, horse, mushrooms, spiders, cave spiders, and pandas. Yeah. Bedrock Edition is weird. If you want me to do a more in-depth video on that, then let me know in the comments down below. But apparently in Bedrock Edition you can have, for example, a zombie villager with a drowned riding it. That's strange. Alright, so those were all the conventional jockey mobs that you might have heard of. Let's go over to some of them you might not know of. So this over here is what you could call the Hogland Jockey. So it is a baby Hoglin with a baby piglin on top. And yes, this can actually stack up to 3 baby piglins. So I will show you how this works. So let's go into the nether. And we'll get the Hoglin spawn egg, but we'll also get the piglin spawn egg. Since this works differently from all the other types of jockeys. So what you need to happen is for baby piglins to be near baby hoglins. So we'll just summon in a couple of those to simulate that. And so to summon in baby mobs, you just have to right click the grown up mob with the spawn egg to get some baby mobs. So there we go. We'll summon in quite a few of these baby hoglins. And we will see that none of them naturally generate with a baby piglin on their backs. But there we go, we have a whole lot of baby hoglins there now. Now let's summon in a whole lot of baby piglins. There we go. And we should be seeing those baby piglins starting to mount the baby hoglins. So let's wait around a bit and we should start seeing that happening. Over here maybe. Oh, here we go. We see a tower forming. There's a baby hoglin with at least 2 baby piglins on top. Is anyone else gonna join the party? Nope, doesn't look like it. Here's one on top of the other. Another one, and there's 2 again. And there we go, we have a baby hoglin with 3 baby piglins on top, and they can also get off again afterwards. So yeah, quite a bit different from the other jockey mobs, but that's a really cool feature here. And this is actually one of the only times where actually more than 1 mob can ride each other, so that's 4 mobs riding each other. That's quite cool. Also, yes, this is my testing area. Alright, and then we'll move on to the Strider. So the Strider has 3 different jockey versions. So first of all, it's possible for a baby Strider to mount a regular Strider when it gets summoned in. So you just have this stacked like this. And in previous versions it was actually possible for this to continue on and you would have a lot of Striders on top of each other. But that was patched, and so it's only possible for 1 baby Strider to get summoned on top of a normal Strider. And after a while, this baby can grow up into an adult, and so you just have 2 adult Striders on top of each other. And so there's a 1 in 10 chance that a Strider has a baby Strider on top. Then it is also possible for a Strider to have a zombified piglin on top of it. And if this is the case, it will also automatically get a saddle, and the zombified piglin will actually get a warped fungus on a stick in its hand. And this is actually really useful, because if you just find this in the nether, this means you could get a free saddle from this mob. And so there's a 1 in 30 chance of this happening, which, yeah, that's quite rare. And then finally, one of the rarest jockeys to spawn maybe, it is this one over here. So this is a Strider with a baby zombified piglin on top, where again it has a saddle and the zombified baby piglin has a warp fungus on a stick. So the wiki doesn't even mention that this occurs, but I did find it when testing it out. And I'd assumed this to be a 1 in 600 chance, since there is usually a 5% chance for a mob to be a baby, and there's already a 1 in 30 chance of a strider having the zombified piglin as a jockey. So yeah, this is a really, really rare mob combination right here. And so here you can see that I've been doing quite a lot of testing. I've summoned in a whole lot of striders. And this was the only one with the baby zombified piglin that I got. We can see quite a few with baby striders on top. And there's also quite a few with zombified piglins on top of the striders. And yes, there's quite a few striders here. Alright, and then there's just one more jockey mob left. It is the one all the way at the end here. It is the Ravager jockey. So this is a mob that gets summoned in during a raid. You will find a Ravager with a pillager on top. And then the pillager is holding a crossbow. And there we go. Those are all the jockey mobs that can naturally generate in your world in Minecraft. As I mentioned before in the video, let me know if you can find any spider jockeys with strays. And any skeleton horsemen with strays, or even wither skeletons. So let me know about it in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier 3 member, the Smikkelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. But there we go, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So till then, bye bye!